Honey. It's one of the oldest foods on Earth. Older than medicine. Older than writing. Older than almost every tradition we still remember today. And yet, in a world filled with energy drinks, supplements, and complicated wellness routines, this simple golden liquid still carries a quiet healing power that modern life often overlooks. Today, we're slowing everything down and rediscovering what a single spoon of raw honey can do inside your body. How it supports your morning energy, calms your internal stress response, nurtures your digestion, strengthens your natural defenses, and even helps your evenings feel more restful. This isn't hype or magic. It's nature doing exactly what it was designed to do. So take a breath, settle in, and let's explore why generations before us trusted honey as daily nourishment, and why your body may still need it today. What makes raw honey so different? Most people think honey is just sugar, but raw honey is something entirely different. It's a living, natural food filled with over 200 active compounds that the body recognizes and uses with ease. Inside every spoon are enzymes, antioxidants, trace minerals, amino acids, pollen, and plant-based compounds that come directly from the flowers bees visit. This is why ancient cultures didn't treat honey like a sweetener. They treated it like nourishment. In Greece, it was a symbol of vitality. In Egypt, it was used to support the body and help wounds heal. In Ayurveda, it was called liquid gold, valued for how gently it supports the body's balance. Modern science is slowly catching up to what those traditions understood intuitively. Raw honey isn't valuable because it's sweet. It's valuable because it carries the natural complexity of the plants it comes from. It's not a stimulant, not a processed sugar, not a manufactured supplement. It's simply nature, concentrated and alive, offering your body information it knows how to use. Honest energy. Your body wakes up each morning with real needs, and one of the biggest is steady fuel. Not the kind that spikes and crashes, but the kind that your brain and organs can use slowly and consistently. Many people reach for coffee the moment they open their eyes, hoping it will fix the tiredness left over from the night. But the truth is, fatigue in the morning often comes from a simple cause. The liver didn't store enough natural energy overnight. Stress, late meals, poor sleep, and long days can drain those reserves. That's why some mornings feel heavy, foggy, or anxious before the day even begins. Raw honey can help fill that gap. A small spoonful provides a gentle, natural source of energy that your body can absorb easily. Instead of jolting your system like caffeine, honey supports a smoother rise in morning clarity. People often describe the feeling as even, steady, or clean because it doesn't overstimulate the nerves or leave them crashing later. It's simply a quiet, reliable source of fuel that helps the mind focus, helps the body wake up, and sets a calmer rhythm for the rest of the day. Honey doesn't replace coffee, but it makes your morning begin from a better place. Calming the body's stress response. Stress is something most people carry without even noticing. It shows up as tightness in the chest, a restless mind, or that uneasy feeling that starts the moment the day begins. For many, the morning is the most fragile part of the day because the body is still transitioning from rest to responsibility. This is where raw honey can offer gentle support. Its natural sugars are released slowly, which helps the body avoid the sudden dips in energy that often trigger internal tension. When your system receives steady fuel, it doesn't need to sound the internal alarms that make you feel rushed or unsettled. Honey also has a comforting effect simply because of how naturally the body recognizes it. There's something almost instinctive about the way our system responds to real, unprocessed nourishment. A small spoon in the morning can help the body settle into a calmer rhythm, making it easier to approach the day with a clearer and steadier mind. It's not meant to fix stress, but it can soften the edges of it, giving you a more grounded place to start. When your morning begins with something gentle, your whole day tends to follow in that same direction. Gut support. Many people don't realize how deeply their overall well-being is tied to their digestion. When the gut feels unsettled, everything feels a little harder. Energy drops, sleep becomes lighter, and even emotions can shift. Raw honey offers gentle support to this system in a way that feels natural to the body. Its prebiotic properties help feed the beneficial bacteria that keep digestion running smoothly, and this simple nourishment can make a noticeable difference over time. Honey also has a soothing quality that many people feel almost immediately. A small amount can help calm morning discomfort, ease mild bloating, and create a sense of warmth in the stomach that makes the whole digestive process feel more at ease. What makes honey unique is that it doesn't force the gut to work harder. It encourages balance in a quiet, steady way. For people who wake up with a heavy stomach or experience occasional digestive tension, this light sweetness can help the body start the day on a calmer foundation. When digestion feels supported, the rest of the body often follows, with better energy, a steadier mood, and a more comfortable rhythm throughout the day. It's one of the simplest ways nature helps you feel more at home inside your own body. Immunity. Your body's ability to defend itself is something most of us don't think about until we feel run down, catch a seasonal bug, or notice that our energy isn't recovering the way it used to. Raw honey offers quiet support to this system in a way that feels natural and familiar to the body. The antioxidants inside honey, compounds that come directly from the plants bees gather, help protect cells from everyday stress. These plant-based compounds have been valued for centuries, not because they're strong or dramatic, but because they work gently and consistently over time. Honey also has natural soothing qualities that many people rely on, especially during colder months or allergy seasons. A spoon of raw honey can bring comfort to the throat, ease mild irritation, and add a layer of warmth that feels grounding when the body is under strain. It's not meant to replace medical care or act as a cure, but it can be a small daily habit that supports your body's natural efforts to stay well. In a world where everything feels fast and demanding, honey offers a simple reminder. Sometimes the most effective nourishment is the one that works slowly, quietly, and consistently. Better sleep. Evening rest is one of the most important parts of your health, yet it's also one of the first things modern life takes away. Busy thoughts, late-night screens, irregular meals, and daily worries can make it hard for the body to settle. Many people lie down at night feeling tired but unable to fully relax. Raw honey can offer a gentle nudge in the right direction. Its natural sugars provide a small, steady source of fuel that helps the body avoid sudden energy dips during the night. Those dips are one of the reasons some people wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning without knowing why. A teaspoon of honey before bed can help maintain a more stable internal rhythm, making it easier for the mind and body to stay at rest. Honey also has a comforting quality that creates a sense of warmth, something the nervous system responds to naturally. For many, this simple ritual becomes part of a calming nighttime routine. It doesn't force sleep or act like a sedative. Instead, it supports the body's natural ability to slow down, settle, and release the rush of the day. When paired with a quiet moment, dim lights, or a warm drink, honey can help create an environment where rest comes more easily. It's a small act of care that reminds the body it is safe to let go. should avoid honey. Although raw honey is gentle and natural, it isn't the right choice for everyone. The most important group to be aware of is babies under 1 year old. Their digestive and immune systems are still developing, and honey can carry natural bacteria that young infants are not yet equipped to handle. For them, even a small amount should be avoided entirely. Another group who should be careful is people with blood sugar levels that are difficult to manage. Honey may be natural, but it is still a form of sugar, and anyone struggling with unstable glucose levels should speak with a healthcare professional before adding it to their routine. Some people also have sensitivities to pollen or bee-related products, and because raw honey contains tiny traces of these natural elements, it can trigger discomfort in those who are allergic. And for individuals dealing with active stomach irritation, such as a flare of gastritis or a very tender digestive lining, the sweetness of honey may feel too intense until healing has progressed. Finally, those following strict low-carb or ketogenic diets may find that even a small amount of honey doesn't fit their nutritional approach. For most people, honey is gentle, nourishing, and easy to enjoy. But understanding these exceptions helps ensure it's used in a way that truly supports the body. How to use honey properly. To get the best from honey, the way you use it matters just as much as the honey itself. Raw, unfiltered honey is always the preferred choice because it still contains the natural enzymes and plant compounds that give it its gentle benefits. When honey is heated too high or heavily processed, much of this natural complexity is lost. A small spoon in the morning, either on its own or stirred into warm water, can be a simple way to start the day with steady, natural fuel. It's important to avoid mixing honey into boiling water or very hot tea, because high temperatures can break down the sensitive components that make raw honey special. In the evening, a teaspoon taken slowly can become part of a calming nighttime routine, especially when paired with a warm drink that isn't too hot. Honey also works well as part of meals that already include whole foods like oats, yogurt, or fruit, where its natural sweetness blends easily with nourishing ingredients. What matters most is using honey intentionally rather than treating it like an ordinary sweetener. When you approach it as a gentle support for your body, something to be enjoyed mindfully, it becomes a daily ritual that feels grounding, balanced, and almost meditative. Honey doesn't need to be complicated. A small amount, used with care, is enough for your body to recognize and respond to its quiet gifts. A simple spoon, a quiet kind of healing. In a world where everything moves quickly and wellness often feels complicated, honey reminds us that some of the most supportive things in life are also the simplest. A single spoon doesn't try to force energy, fix stress, or solve every problem. It simply offers the body something it understands, something natural, gentle, and steady. When used with intention, honey can become a small daily ritual that helps you reconnect with yourself, whether it's a calm moment in the morning or a peaceful pause at night. It's a reminder that healing doesn't always require big changes. Sometimes, it begins with noticing what your body responds to, choosing foods that feel grounding, and giving yourself small routines that bring comfort instead of pressure. So as you move through your days, you may find that this quiet golden sweetness becomes more than a flavor. It becomes a way to slow down, a way to nourish yourself with something real, a way to return to the simple practices that help your body feel supported, balanced, and at ease. And in that softness, healing often finds room to grow. Thank you for spending this time here. Take a deep breath, take care of yourself, and remember, sometimes one small daily ritual is enough to shift the way you move through your whole day.